Ever felt like you're missing out on what people are really saying? Like there's a whole conversation happening in silence that you're not part of? Well, you're not alone. And today we're diving into the silent language everyone speaks but few understand. Body language. If you've ever wanted to know what someone's really thinking or feeling, regardless of what they're saying, you're in the right place. Hit that like button if you're ready to become a human lie detector. And let's get into the top 9 ways to read people from their body language. 1. The eyes have it. First up, eye contact. Too much, and they might be lying or trying to dominate. Too little, and they could be hiding something or just shy. But remember, it's all about context. Let's start with the eyes because they're like windows to what's going on inside. Imagine you're at a job interview, and the interviewer keeps looking everywhere but at you. It feels off, right? That's because eye contact usually means someone's interested or telling the truth. But if they're looking at the door, maybe they're thinking about ending the meeting. Or if their eyes dart around, they might not be entirely honest with you. Like, remember when your friend said they loved your new haircut but couldn't keep eye contact? Yeah, you knew something was up. 2. The smile test. Number 2, let's talk smiles. A genuine smile crinkles the eyes. If it's just the lips moving, that's your cue. It might be as fake as a $3 bill. Alright, smiles. They're not all created equal. Think about when your little cousin got a gift they didn't like but smiled anyway. You saw the corners of their mouth go up, but their eyes? They didn't join the party. That's a fake smile. Now compare that to when you told a really good joke at dinner, and your dad laughed so hard his eyes crinkled up, showing those laugh lines. That's the real deal. A sign of genuine happiness or amusement. 3. Crossed arms and legs. Moving on, when someone crosses their arms or legs, they might be creating a barrier. It doesn't always mean they're closed off, but it's a sign they're protecting themselves emotionally or physically. Crossed arms and legs can be like a shield. Picture this. You're at a family gathering and your uncle starts talking politics. Suddenly your aunt crosses her arms. She's not cold, she's just not open to the debate. It's her way of saying, I'm not engaging in this. But it's not always about being closed off. Sometimes, like when you're sitting in a cold room waiting for the heater to kick in, crossing your arms might just mean you're trying to stay warm. Context is everything. 4. Mirroring. Here's something cool. Mirroring. If they're copying your movements, it's subconscious flattery. They're into what you're saying or they like you. Mirroring is like an unconscious game of Simon Says. When you're really clicking with someone, you might start to notice you're both leaning in, or you both take a sip of your drink at the same time. It's like when you're hanging out with your best friend, and without even thinking about it, you both end up with the same posture or using the same slang. It's a sign you're in sync, showing empathy or that you're really into the conversation. It's like your bodies are saying, hey, we're on the same page here. 5. The handshake. The handshake tells you a lot. A firm grip can show confidence, while a limp one might signal weakness or disinterest. The handshake can tell you a lot before you even start talking. Imagine you meet someone for the first time. Their handshake is like a limp noodle. It might make you think they're not very confident or maybe they're just not that interested. Now contrast that with when you met your coach after winning the game. His handshake was firm, strong, almost like he was saying, great job, I'm proud of you, without words. That's the power of a handshake. 6. Foot direction. Watch the feet. People's feet point where they want to go. If they're pointed towards you, you've got their attention. If not, well, they might be thinking of an exit strategy. Feet are the most honest part of the body. Let's say you're at a party talking to someone new. If their feet are pointed towards you, they're probably interested in the chat. But if you notice their feet are angled towards the exit or another group, they might be looking for an escape route or are more interested in joining another conversation. It's like when you're at a boring lecture and your feet start pointing towards the door. Even if you're trying to pay attention, they're ready to leave before you are. 7. Fidgeting. Number 7. Fidgeting. It could mean they're nervous, bored, or anxious. But hey, maybe they just had too much coffee. Fidgeting can be like a little dance of discomfort or impatience. Picture yourself in a long line at the grocery store. You start shifting your weight from foot to foot, tapping your fingers, or playing with your keys. That's fidgeting. It might mean you're anxious, bored, or maybe you've just got a lot on your mind. Like when your friend was waiting for their exam results, they couldn't stop twirling their hair or tapping their foot. It wasn't just nerves. It was like their body was trying to shake off the stress. 8. Personal space. Respect the bubble. If someone steps back when you get close, they might need more space, or you're invading theirs. It's all about understanding personal zones. Personal space is like an invisible bubble around us. Imagine you're at a concert and everyone's packed in tight. It's okay because you expect it. But then, there's that one person at work who stands just a bit too close when they talk to you. You take a step back, they take a step forward. It feels awkward because they're popping your bubble. It's not just about comfort, it's about respect. When someone steps back, they're saying, let's keep this space between us without actually saying it. 9. Voice tone and pace. Lastly, it's not just about body movement. The tone, pitch, and speed of their voice can reveal excitement, fear, or deception. The way someone speaks can tell you a lot. Think about when your teacher announced a surprise test. Her voice might have gotten higher, faster, showing her excitement or maybe nervousness about how you'd react. Or when your dad uses that slow, low tone when he's really serious about something. Like when he's giving you the talk about responsibility. It's not just what's said, but how it's said. A quick pace might mean excitement or anxiety, while a slow, deliberate pace could mean they're trying to make sure you understand something important. There you have it, the top 9 ways to read what's not being said. Remember, body language isn't an exact science, but it gives you clues. Combine these with what's being spoken, and you'll get closer to the truth than ever before. If this video opened your eyes to the silent conversations around you, give us a thumbs up, and if you're not part of our notification squad yet, hit that bell so you won't miss out on our next deep dive. Drop a comment below with your experiences or what you want to learn next. And don't forget, check out the links in the description for more insights and tools to become a body language expert. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going. See you in the next video.